Alright, welcome back guys. As you may well know, yesterday the trailer for the final pillar in the fourth of the video series dropped, which is the Survive trailer. I just wanted to go a little bit in depth to that and give you my analysis of the video. Right off the bat, we see some of the videos we've seen before, but what's interesting here is that we get a female computer voice telling us that our toxic suit protection on this planet is low.
Toxic protection falling.
We saw this planet previously in the last video, which I dubbed the Mushroom Planet. Previously, to my knowledge, we have not heard a warning voice for things like this, which seems to be something that they have now demonstrated will be an in-game feature. I also hadn't considered the concept of a toxic planet, oddly. However, since there are hot planets, cold planets, radioactive planets, I suppose it's only logical. I believe this image here is of the same planet in the last video, with the Venus flytrap type plants, which you can see in the background. Now, this is interesting. Here we see a relatively large structure. It is almost communal and in a starbase-like design, more complex than other ground structures we have seen before. The only other time we get a glimpse of something that is somewhat like this was when we saw part of a base underwater in an older video. Now, on this radioactive planet here, we see more of what was demonstrated in the last video, which are tooltips and objectives, which are located in the bottom right, and no doubt you will die without protection. Here's one of our first real looks at some of the weather effects besides rain. I was fascinated to see that they had included dust storms into the game for some reason. I don't know why it fascinated me, but the particle effects are actually pretty cool looking. And of course, once you go inside, the suit temperature rises. I really like showing that your suit helmet has the ability to freeze over if it gets too cold in this image right here. Although it seems more like it might be thawing up or something like that. In this clip, we can see on the bottom left that there's an indicator of how intense the particular weather is right now, if you note the Storm Extreme notification. You can also note that the suit temperature rises after some flora has been gathered from this plant, which may somehow indicate that it is fuel for its thermal protection systems. Okay, I have to stop and say this creature here looks ridiculous. And not particularly well put together by the system, but whatever, that's not right. That's not here nor there. Here we see a player taking radiation damage as a result of being careless and not having protection. And this item here would seem to be a Corfax distress beacon. And now, could you use this for distress? Possibly, however I would say it probably has something inside you can use. We saw something like this in the last video and it provided blueprints for a new item. Now, I have no idea what this is. A new item maybe, or blueprint of sorts, or energy of some kind? If anyone has any ideas, please leave a comment below. I'd like to know. Now this screen almost looks like binoculars or a zoom. If you notice, the HUD is different and then it zooms in. Here we see the player upgrading their defense suit so they might be able to last longer against an attacking creature or the sentinels. And to finish off, we get some wonderful pictures of various planets and creatures. I wasn't able to get much information out of the last segment, except the last few moments might be a player's destroyed ship. I wanted to keep it brief because I don't want to bore you too long, but hopefully I was able to convey some of the primary information that you guys may have been wondering about, or at least something that you missed. If I missed something, please let me know, comment down below, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Alright, thanks guys, and until next time, bye.